Hi everyone, my name's Jess. I am the distributor for MesoSkinline in Australia. Today I'm going to do a demonstration on Tia about MesoSkinline and the treatments that they do. So today I'm going to use the MESO Power Pen. This is a skin needling device, but it's very different to anything else that's in the market. Why I love it is it has a non-traumatic head. So that's what I'm going to use today. And that's how you start every MesoSkinline treatment. You use the non-traumatic head first, and then we can go into traditional needling if the client needs it. So to prep the skin, I'm going to use MESO Pure Peel. This is such a beautiful product. I love that it's waterless, so in any clinic environment, it's just much cleaner, much safer, and obviously it is made to prep the skin perfectly. It has a light lactic acid in it, so it obviously cleanses the skin and removes any surface, dead skin cells, so we can get a better treatment. We just wipe over the complete skin. If they had lots of makeup on, obviously I'd do a cleanse first. You could get it all off with this though if you don't even want to do that. Gentle enough obviously to use on the eyelids, and that's what I love about our non-traumatic mode. We can very safely and with client comfort do their eyelids. Okay, so then we're going to go straight into our skin needling treatment. We are ready to go. So again, I've got the 24 pin non-traumatic head on. That's, I guess you call it nano needling. And it doesn't have needles as such, it just has polymer heads. So there's 24 points on the head, and it still makes a slight injury to the skin, but it's not a traumatic injury. So we can go up to the depth of 1 millimeter on this head, and we grab our little cocktails. I'm going to use fresh vitamin today because obviously our client is very young and beautiful. She doesn't need, really wrinkle reduction, even though this will, but this one's all about hydration and getting the skin active and blood flow to the skin. So we just drip on a bit of the serum and we start needling. Because it's a non-traumatic head, we're using a circular motion. You can also stamp with this one, but to start off with, you just circle. So working in one area at a time. If I'm with a client that's used to skin needling, and obviously they'd be lying down, I would start on the forehead. If they're a bit worried about pain or have had bad experiences from needling, start on the cheek because that will get them used to the sensation, because obviously the forehead is a little bit more painful because there's no fat behind it there. So we just want to work in an area until we get some redness, because that means the blood is flowing through and we're going to get into the dermis where we're going to make change. So yeah, this sort of needling actually strengthens the skin barrier. It's not breaking it down, it's not causing complete destruction of the epidermis. We're just stimulating it, getting the blood flow there and getting all these nutrients into it. Fresh vitamin has so many beautiful vitamins in it. So retinol palmitate, so a very gentle form of vitamin A that any skin can handle. Vitamin B, so all your niacinamide, so again, they're going to strengthen the skin barrier. So yeah, we're more letting the pen glide, we're not pushing, we're just letting the natural weight of the pen get through there. And yeah, as soon as we are red, as said, we're getting into the blood flow and these ingredients are going in, communicating to the skin, telling the skin to get rid of what's needed in there. What I love about MesoSkinline is it turns skin needling actually into a nice treatment. I'm sure those that have done skin needling for years and or clients know, traditional skin needling is pretty uncomfortable. You know, a lot of clients even numb the skin, but I think you can see by her, this is not hurting at all. But if you look back at research over the years, and especially when skin needling first came out, it was demonstrated that you rarely need to go below 1 millimeter. We can get everything we need by stimulating just the epidermis, and this, by increasing all the blood flow, it's traveling down and it's still getting into the dermis, where we get, you know, more change in the skin. And you'll see as she's going, like, her skin just gets more and more glow, and that lasts. It's not a temporary effect, it lasts. Once I've done the face, I'm going to do her eyes, which I've always needled over the eyes. Lucky enough I was taught. Yeah, with this pen it's just even better, and we've got exactly the right serums to push in. Still fantastic for open pores. Obviously usually worse on the nose, but you can really get in there and get those active ingredients pushed into the skin, which help, again, the skin function better, so the pores can become smaller. So if you're doing a full, just a normal skin needling facial, I'm just using fresh vitamin. It's good for all age groups. Again, she doesn't have any deep line, so we don't need to do the skin needling part, you know, with a needle head. This one is sufficient. But if she did, you would then go across and stamp over any lines, which we'll go over these marionettes because nobody wants those, so it's just press and lift. But yeah, again, if she had actual deep lines here or forming lines, we would swap to probably an 11-point skin needling tip. And yeah, we make sure we use the complete vial on the client. It's perfectly sterile. It's exact dose needed to treat the entire face. So now we will do the eye lift. So again, MesoSkinline have specific cocktails for different parts of the face. You can use this over the entire face, but I like to just concentrate on the eyes with this one. So specifically good for under eye bags, dark circles under the eyes, and it's called eye lift. Everybody that I've done has said that they've felt that this skin is lifted after treatment. So yeah, I'm working on speed 6. I just find that's fine. I'll go down a little bit, again, to get the client used to it. It's always good to start lower, and I generally start under the eyes because it's not as sensitive as the eyelid. So again, we've got full serum there, and we're just really gently pushing all of that product in to hydrate the under eyes. Of course, that's going to thicken the skin as well by just causing a micro injury. We get the skin to thicken because the skin under our eyes is the thinnest on our body. And as we age, of course, it thins. So it's just gonna plump it up, encourage it to keep being thick and healthy. And then we have less wrinkles, less bags, less dark circles. Yeah, and that's the beauty, being able to really get in over the whole eye. You can stop and start if the client is more sensitive, but again, it really isn't painful. If the client had crow's feet or was worried about that, I would stamp in here. So again, she doesn't have anything, but we'll do a little bit so she never gets anything. And again, what I love, because the consumables are affordable for clinics, we can just offer an eye treatment. A lot of clients are just concerned about their eyes, or they don't have the budget for a full, face and neck treatment. Also next year, we've got coming Face Reshape, which is a skin needling cocktail that actually reduces fat. So, under eye bags, double chins, over you know, over eye bags, or I'm going to try it in here on myself because I just get a little bit of, you know, fatty tissue in there in my frown. So yeah, there is lots and lots to come. Okay, we'll do a bit on her lips as well because that's one of the hero products. We all love full lips and, you know, luscious, juicy lips. So this is the perfect alternative. It's huge in Europe, has been for a few years now. So yeah, super exciting. So for the lips, we actually press and lift. And the lip volume cocktails have just full of hyaluronic acid. So the same as what they inject into your lips, but with no distortion, no migration, takes away all the bad things that can happen with filler. So yeah, perfect for someone like Tia with beautiful lips already, but just wants them plump and full, or even older women that, you know, don't want filled looking lips. So it brings up the color back into the lips, it helps redefine the border. So again, you can make this a standalone treatment. Kira, our cosmetic tattooist, is doing it because obviously, again, for a better result with lip blushing and lip tattoo, if your lips are in better condition, they're going to absorb more of the pigment and you'll get a longer, better result. As I said, injectors, again, if your clients are just afraid of what, you know, of migration, looking unnatural, perfect opportunity. You could do it, you know, while they're numbing. If a standalone treatment take you about 20 minutes, you do have to just keep going over and over the lips to push that serum in. And yeah, if it's an older woman, again, your lip starts to drop and hide under. So we sort of lift it up. And again, 2 or 3 treatments, a few weeks apart, and then a maintenance. And of course, we do the lip lines. Again, she doesn't have any, but those older women, again, a massive area of concern for clients is just the lip area, the mouth area. There's not much we can do and not much that gives results, but this does. Immediately hydrated, immediately full lips. Fuller, healthier lips are going to support the upper lip and reduce lines in themselves. So again, super easy with the pure peel wipe. All we do is clean their lips with that and start needling. So 25 minutes, they're in and out, their lips look amazing, their lip wrinkles are less, you know, it's not painful for the client. If you get someone that has very thickened older skin, again, you can use a microneedling tip. I think it's the 11 millimeter. So you might get a tiny bit of blood spotting, but it's going to go away. But yeah, some of those thicker older skins, or again, if they had severe lip lines, we would use a skin needling. But again, by the time they walk out, it won't be red or obvious. It'll just look better. And there'll be lots of press and lift lip wrinkles. Beautiful. I think that's good for today. I won't bore you for too long. But yeah, that is MesoSkinline skin needling.